Hello, welcome to my craft room tour. My name is Ellie. Thanks for joining me today. This is my sewing section. And up above, as you can see, is my pegboard where I have my threads and a few other things. My cutter, some clips for sewing, some safety pins. This little sewing machine I found on shopgoodwill.com, and the little drawer on it right here, it opens and the pedal down here moves. So does the little wheel. I thought it was pretty cute. And below that are more threads and my little weekly calendar there. This is my brother's sewing machine. It's for quilting and sewing. And that's the model number on it right there. It has quite a few different stitches on it, which is something I liked about it. Here I have some buttons and my books for sewing. Here is my other sewing machine. I haven't used this one quite as much as the other one. This is part of my latest finds at the local resale store. It's a thrift store. I got this embroidery thread right here for $2. And I got a pack of zippers for $1, which I thought was a good bargain. My husband gifted me this TV for Christmas the year I moved into this craft room. I moved into the craft room after my daughter moved out. The 2 racks I have in here, I bought on Amazon. That was the only furniture I had to buy when I moved into this room because the rest of the furniture we already had. And I'll post a link below the video for the racks. But over here on the racks I have a bin that I keep all my gift bags in. And I have some ribbon and I have a box of cards in there. Next to that I have some wood crafting items. And next to that I have, let me move this TV. I have a box of more ribbons. And above that, if I can get it down, is a box of Christmas craft items. And next to that I have in this box a stamp maker. And above that I have a Christmas decoration. Below that shelf I have some paints, some bow dabbers. I have a herbal remedy kit that I purchased. And right here I have more crafting items. I have some silk flowers, some little tiny what do you call it? Little mini pom-poms. More crafting items. A lot of Valentine crafting items. Back here I have crayons and paints and some silver leaf and gold leaf kits. This is for paper, it's for scoring. Here I have some pens and pencils, and in the next little container I have embellishment for paper crafts. This is for my Cricut, it's for holding pens and pencils. This is my die cutting machine. I've got glitter back here. Here I have my die cuts. Below that I have some exercise and crafting videos. Down below that is my embroidery machine. It's a Brother Disney embroidery machine. I was trying to catch the model number on it. There you go. Next to that, I have some fabric, some pretty fabric. And behind that, I have some patterns. Over here I have some sewing supplies. My space in this room is pretty limited. But I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful for what I do have. Over here is my Christmas crafts. Stuff for making Christmas stuff. Christmas crafts. It's all just kind of thrown into this bin. Back here are my lace ribbons. And I just strung them up and hung them back there. Below this shelf is my embroidery thread. Right there. And there's another box below it. Here I have fabric in this bin. And there's another bin with more fabric in it. This next section is my crafting section. And this shelving unit right here, I bought at the resale store. I think I only paid like $10 for it. I brought it home and painted it and decorated it a little bit. On top of it is my crafting tools, some of my crafting tools. These tools right here I made them for doing paper beads. The resin I put on them started to run a little bit, but I thought they were kind of pretty. I decoupaged them. That's my granddaughter when she was little. And below that I have a bunch of different papers. A lot of crafting stuff back there. I was making some clay beads. I haven't finished the clay beads yet. This is a little ornament that I made. I made it from the top of a soda can, and I just decorated the clay. This is another find that I found at the resale store. I got this big bag of beads and stuff for like $5. It had this thread in there too. That's actually not thread, it's for for threading beads, making necklaces and stuff. These are my beading tools. And this tool holder right here, I bought on Amazon, and I'll post a link down below the video. But it holds the tools pretty good. And this is a project I'm working on, this necklace. The chips I bought, but the beads on here, let me show you, are paper beads that I made. And the paper I bought at Hobby Lobby, it was called Ancient Maps. But I thought the beads turned out really pretty. I love the colors in them. You can see right there the resin ran. These are some bracelets that I made. And these blue and white beads I found on Temu. That's another bracelet I made. This is a future project, a Halloween project. The hat is my gardening hat. Over here on this rack, on this top shelf, is my Cricut accessories and my Cricut vinyl. These are my video making tools. Over here are my molds. Most of them are for jewelry making. There are some other molds though. Here I have clay cutters. And this is something that I just bought. I think I got these on eBay. It's for bead rolling, for clay bead rolling. And that's the bead making rack. Over here I have more molds. These gray ones are my IOD molds, which I'll probably be using a lot of these this coming Christmas. On this shelf is my resin making stuff. Here I have some washi tape. On this next shelf is my beads and a bead board. Here's some more of the paper beads that I made. These are beads and beading accessories. Here is my Cricut tools and my printers. Below that, I have rubber stamps, more beads, wire for jewelry making, more rubber stamps, even though it says findings. There's my toolbox. It's kind of dark back there. More tools down here. There's the fan that I use when I'm doing resin. And I want to show you this. These are cutters. And I found these a few years ago on shopgoodwill.com. And I think I paid $40 for this set. This is my desk. And I have some cookbooks and canning books. Over here is my Cricut machine, which currently isn't working. Down below I have some office supplies. And over here are my craft books. I've been collecting for quite a few years. And I don't think you want to see my closet over there. All right, everybody. Well, that's the end of the tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.